Where am I? My head. Marit? Anybody? Hello? Is anyone there? Koval? Marit? Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache. Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there?
Lalau. No te he visto llegar. Que no he puesto las alertas.
It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache.
Buenas tardes, Israel Crow.
Bollocks! Base? I heard you for a
O
moment.
sea, no me gusta, que me pongan tiempo y no me gusta.
My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working.
No, no, no.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it?
Iba a decir un bocadillo de mortadela. Pero no.
Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either. There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
Estamos en Star Citizen. El Shining Swan lo desinstaló porque no, eso no se puede jugar.
Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any
Porque está muy bugado.
bells. My crew have no way to tell me. So I
Ayer
report
terminé en un
supplies with
sitio
no recollection of
y la
this
misión era vete hacia el sur, coge el funicular. Bueno, vete a la noria, sube arriba
We were already in
y arriba hay un
hibernation.
código para descifrar, para abrir una caja fuerte.
Side effect of metabolic depression. That would be
Voy a la noria. Digo, pero si esto ya lo puse en marcha.
For some reason, our crews split
Voy a la
into
noria
2 groups.
y está sin corriente.
First one set up camp.
Voy a la caja de fusibles y están todos los fusibles colocados.
Am I on my way there?
¿Vale? Sin embargo, están los fusibles por ahí. Los cojo, menos uno que no me deja cogerlo. No puedo ponerlos. No puedo dar la corriente a la noria. No de nada.
Both groups landed in the same
La misión que me marca es otra que ya hice ayer. Que al estar hecha voy donde me marca y el tío ya no está. Tengo que poner un carrete en una máquina de cine. Pero ya está puesto. Uf. Muy mal, muy mal, muy mal.
We took 2 landers to the surface. I don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route.
No, voy a ver porque me tienen que dar aquí, pero todavía no me lo han dado. No sé si se han olvidado de mí. Yo que soy el máximo representante en Twitch de ese juego. Estoy el primero, el segundo, el cuarto. ¡Dame! No tienes puesta la musiquilla, ¿eh? No te asustes. No está puesta la musiquilla porque quiero...
Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign. Send up a flare, the probe. Anything. Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this.
Es que no me deja ver. ¿Y cuál es? Eso se parece a un perrito, ¿no? Se parece a un perro esa, ¿no? Yo voy a decir esta. Ah, no, pero sí. No, pero ahí no estoy. Estaría aquí, ¿no? Sí, porque aquella es la... Aquella que está allí es la que tiene el agujero. Es el perrito. Pues tengo que estar en Croco.
Hey, crocodile. Where are you?
¿Qué pasa, Camel? No, que no están puestos los sonidos. Vale, ese es el cocodrilo. Ese es cocodrilo. El perrito.
That doesn't resemble any reptile I know.
Ah, no, pero eso que es de allí, coño.
That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed. We have the first one. I need one more. An object I called needle.
Aguja es este de aquí. Este es aguja.
Right. It resembles the eye of a needle.
Pues el comienzo no se parece en nada al libro, ¿eh?
I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Dale, Zelda, dale. Perrito, aguja y el cocodrilo. Vale. Hemos dicho que estaba por ahí, ¿no? No puedo correr mucho porque me canso. Y esto no es Marte, ¿eh? ¿Qué hace allí? No.
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
¿Qué hace ahí la nave? Esto no es Marte. Pero creo que esto es un Regis. Regis 3. ¿Cómo, Carmen? ¿Qué título es ese? ¿Qué título es este? Tan. Pues no me ha dicho que estaba por aquí. No sé, no me suena ese.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon. Warm. Getting warmer. Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers. Huh. There's water on this desert planet. Or another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to fall. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while.
Te digo, Cami, que si ese tiene... ¿Qué título tan largo? El juego de terror ese. Que no me suena, ¿eh?
Here, take it and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet. Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes.
This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Okay. Moving on. All right. No time to lose.
Salta. Salta por los fijados. Ese Kevin. Todavía no me lo han dado, Kevin.
Time to go.
Sigue poniendo como que me lo han dado. Pero... O sea, la misma foto que os mandé ayer, pues esa misma foto. Pero nada de nada.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp.
Sí, porque si me salía como a ti, pero que es que me sale como si... Como otros juegos que tengo la que... La pongo en Steam y me dice, esto ya está activado. Ya está usada esta key. Yo pues no sé. Y se manda un correo, digo, a ver qué pasa. No sé. He recibido también un correo de Keymailer que ya está la de Husan, por si quiero pedir una key. Digo, pues la va a pedir.
The bottom's out of
Y me ponía, ¿quieres pedir otra para un amigo tuyo? Digo, joder, por supuesto. ¿Pero has visto que te dan dos? Digo, sí. No me dais una, me vais a dar dos. Y el Silent Swan está rotísimo, está rotísimo. Y encima me meto en la página y como que tiene una DLC. Pues sí. Pues... uf. Y métete... Métete en Twitch. Sí. La DLC es arreglarlo todo, ¿no? Métete un momento en Twitch y busca Silent Swat. Y pones vídeos.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Hombre, de la tarrita. A ver, que me acaba por aquí. El Digipanchi está tercero, estoy yo. El primero, el segundo. Digipanchi no. Una tía que no sé si era inglesa o norteamericana, que la estuve viendo el otro día. Después estoy otra vez yo, el Digipanchi. Y después los otros son los franceses, el francés.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
No, pero ahí el influencer es el influencer. Me cago en el 33. Gracias, Magolo, por esa raíz. No hay 33, ¿eh? No te molestes en ponerlo. Ni arbolito. No. 34, mira, es una variedad de 34. ¿Has terminado el To The Moon? One way, one wing, one home. Ni puta idea. Vale, entonces mañana, pero si bajo por aquí, subo, ¿no? Vale.
Oh, bright sun, the night in for my leg, and not inviting, too heavy. I could already see the camp. Over 400
Vale, ahí es donde
meters from the
empezaría la
city.
demo, ¿no? Será.
I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here.
Lo que pasa que es que este comienzo no tiene nada que ver con el libro. Joder. Pero nada, ¿eh? Allá que vamos, venga, fíjate.
Great. A route that won't break my neck. I hope.
Bueno,
Okay. I'm at the bottom. Looks better from here.
que no me digan que traga polvo porque va con el casco puesto.
Maybe soon.
O sea, está todo en épico, Kevin, y va a 60, ¿eh?
Visibility could be better. Maybe I should wait. Then the storm gets worse. I'll be cut off from you. What happened? Where? I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But... I don't remember it. Did I black out again? Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
¿Y no me voy por un agujero? Sí, pero ¿cómo yo voy ahí? Aquí abajo. Ah, bueno, sí, por ahí, ¿no? Parece que hay... El sistema de escalada es el sistema polaco. Quiero decir, el sistema polaco en los videojuegos.
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Astrogator, sir, crew.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
How's that?
Zero,
Less than nothing. Atmosphere?
zero.
Ah, quindi FN. Si stava Daro, non stava Daro in diretto también.
Zero, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes. And
Ahora también está. Gracias,
detected no traces.
gracias Pen.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Alright.
Let's finish with the
No hay
probe.
sonido de entradilla.
Air radioactivity?
It's virtually zero.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps are, don't I? I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now,
Ah, vale,
it may
vale,
seem
vale.
like the pinnacle of nonsense. But I
Creo que eso es la
assure you, read through
precuela
it,
del
not
libro,
without
de la
words.
novela.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet.
¿Qué tal, Fen? Gracias por la raíz.
The Alliance?
Correct.
What did
No
they
tengo
have
puestas las alarmas, ¿eh?
Well, they've sent their
No te
most
asustes.
powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the
Por
Comet.
cierto,
So, the
Vete ya.
Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor.
mira qué hora es.
A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy
A ver si no vas a llegar todavía.
the body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays
¿Qué pasa como hoy?
hotter stars that can reduce a mountain range
¿Has visto cómo ha mejorado?
dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are
Bueno, hostia, y en el Citizen
the
también. ¿O no te hablan?
capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right. But where do we stand in all this? Together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff.
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay. And how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, Not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator.
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Vale.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell
La
am I
novela
doing here?
empieza con el Invencible llegando al planeta. Entonces, por lo que veo, esto es la precuela. Pero... ¿Por qué? Ah, vale, vale. No, es de un escritor polaco.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Una novela de los 60. Es una novela pequeñita, ¿eh? No muy grande.
This is Dr. Yasna reporting.
Unas 200
Do
páginas.
you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds.
Vale,
Is anyone
listo.
out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot. Androbot. Androbot, guide me to the nearest crew member.
Está...
Guide to people. Androbot,
Aquí hay uno.
locate human. Damn. Hello? Anyone here?
Aquí hay uno que se le ha ido la pinza.
Dr. Krauter. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm going to examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
Lo que pasa como es que yo pensaba que iba a ser la historia de la novela, pero es, por lo que se ve, es una precuela.
His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis. Yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Hostia.
Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there are no visible injuries.
Según lo que vayas eligiendo,
I test his blood.
conseguirás unas cosas u otras.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms. I'm afraid it's something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauter.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it was that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. You still need to designate a place for landing.
It's not a... mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA-2316.
Noting. 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration. Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
All right, now just.
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin
A ver este, si me deja ver el
One more
pez
time.
este. Mapa.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Something.
Prende como flash.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is that obvious? I come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, Doctor.
Collect mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Koval, where are you going? Over.
For a little,
Probe in the water.
quick
Switch to
recce.
manual.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Distance 100.
A recce? More like a quick ciggy.
300.
Am I hearing this correctly? Are you going to smoke, Bubbles?
No, not at all.
La han pillado.
I'm staying dutifully at my station. 500. Damn me. Am I saying this right? Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here?
Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing? They're moving away from us. From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo. Right from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens? Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it. What did you do? I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore. That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Vale, guardado. Echar. Echar. Ok.
Yasna, focus. What now? I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Te digo, Kevin, que a este robot no había que cogerle algo. Aquí en las cajas se cogía algo, se abrían. Pues nada. ¿Veis? Es que me está marcando aquí. Aquí uno. Aquí el otro.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
no point in going back this way.
¿Qué pasa en los ojos cuando sale ahí?
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. Damn! I seem to have gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind, and haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right. Anything interesting?
Espérate, majo, espérate.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place. Got someone. I'm following the signal.
Vale, aquí hay un muerto.
Huh. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section? Measurement? These are Merritt's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
I think I know where I can find her. The signal's coming from a Castle backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her. She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Merritt, wake up. Merritt, wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No vital
Base here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Nothing. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Merritt. Thank you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
Y no estaba muerto, ya la ha matado, ¿eh? Ya la ha rematado.
Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
Otro estaba...
Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think? Covel.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Entonces estamos por aquí, ¿no?
Someone's here.
Esa.
Oh no.
Yasna, status.
Covel? Don't do this to me. Not you.
Uy, está vivo.
You're alive.
El además no estaba vivo, ¿eh?
Did you hear that, sir? Covel's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking.
Estaba medio para allá.
It is normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Es verdad. Trae una piedra. Trae una piedra.
Covel? Covel? His eyes are so empty. Just like Crowter's. Covel! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Cobble on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat. And I'll connect to the Androbot through the Lander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Hizo pum.
Get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter? Our dear Merritt. Now Koval. An unprecedented degradation of equipment. Recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest, for some reason.
It's difficult to find a consistent pattern. All of this seems insane. Pure chaos.
Que no te deja tiempo ni pensar la respuesta, ¿eh?
Coincidences. The greatest threat to humans is usually, well, humans. So I believe our crew members have fallen victim to the Alliance's actions.
I must say, in any other situation, I'd be sure of it. The Invincible, however, is not in the nearest system yet. Their other ships have never even ventured near these regions of the galaxy. Or at least, there's no indication.
Except for all these disturbing events.
Right. Something doesn't add up.
See you up there.
Pero tendrán que coger a los otros, ¿no?
Only Gorski's left. We might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back. Shouldn't I go back for Merritt's body?
No. No, there's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please, leave it to me. You did everything you could for a doctor. Now, Dr. Gorski needs your help.
Pero es que el otro estaba por allí, ¿no? A la izquierda. ¿Estaba por la izquierda? Ah, bueno, es este que hemos cogido, vale.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes. What's going on? Doctor?
Checking! It's a drill! So loud!
Just for the...
Any
Gracias por el
progress?
follow, ni la vi.
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Aspirator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity.
Steel, tungsten, nickel.
Pero... ¿Pero qué pasa aquí?
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire
Va a estar el
object for
Seaman.
research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it.
Gracias por la raid, ni la vi.
Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector. So we had to look beneath the
Venga, venga, alegría, alegría.
See.
Gracias por el follow, dice Capitana Morgan. Ah, ¿también lo estás jugando tú?
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Venga, 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 venga. Que no le deis follow. Te habrás pegado las 2 horas de la demo. A que nos pegamos en la demo.
And the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
What are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
Es que ni la vi, pensaba que iba a ser como en el libro. Pero resulta que parece que es una precuela, ¿no? De la novela.
Could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot of it. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
I don't think I guess that. I really don't know. Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function. Carefully
Por eso te digo,
Regis, we're
porque la
into
novela,
research.
digo, esto no es como la novela, digo. Y según van hablando, digo, pues esto es de la expedición que había antes, cuando llega la Invencible, que se encuentra con todos muertos.
Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on
Esto
its
te contará
own.
lo que pasó.
We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Just so I can't let you go alone. My leg.
Phew. It's finally stopped.
Yeah, you there?
I am. Unfortunately alone. Working equipment gave me hope, but someone just abandoned it. Didn't even turn it off.
That is indeed unfortunate. We need to expand our search radius. Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Por aquí. Esto es lo que he ido antes.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Ahí. Por esta va a venir el robot.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Vamos a saltar. Pon en un sitio. El doctor ese que está en la tienda de campaña.
step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time. We've gone over everything in that area. Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand. So much sand.
You sound tired, Yasna.
Because I am tired, Astrogator. Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought, and quite disturbing.
Oh, I've already been there.
¿Qué cojones es el doctor Broski?
That's where I came from. Where now? I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Ah, qué sort.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon?
Esto no estaba en la demo,
Be
¿eh?
him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever part.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if he picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. Nothing interesting. Should I be looking for a specific location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
Venga, Repro. Hasta mañana. Que usted lo cene bien.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
A ver qué estructura, porque a mí... ¿Eh? Vale. Ujú.
Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
It's not flying very smoothly. I guess it's still a bit broken.
Meaning? How?
It moves only in a straight line. Just up and down, then sideways. No complex moves.
Ah, don't worry about that. It's because I'm controlling it manually. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Please enter B. B-E-E.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area. The rest is underground. Please explore the area thoroughly. Just do as Dr. Gorski. Use the detector.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein. I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should. Oh, there's so much of it. I guess this is the 4th point, where the massive structure was mentioned. Our flag should be at the top. Hello, B.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Whoa, hey! Easy there. I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending... the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Que te digo, Rubén, que estoy jugando aquí la DLC del Starfield.
Hi, B. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
No, ahora en serio. Este es el modo historia de Star Citizen. Está guapo el contraste del naranja con el verde, ¿eh? no ser este. Vale, la tubería va por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Por aquí.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes. Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Figlio puta.
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh, Astrogator. Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
Se para que van esto, ¿no? Pero vamos.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Están a difunto también, como nosotros.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues. No nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... I'm concerned.
It's understandable. A fool would have to say that.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Otro flashback. Joder, pero aquí vamos solos.
Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. A record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
Bueno. Ni tan mal.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Vale, pero si nosotros hemos aterrizado aquí.
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right.
¿Qué pasa, Menadiel?
I'm inside.
And? How is it?
For now, we have to assume that we are left with only one lander.
Is it that bad?
You don't need to be a technician to see that Beetle's lost its buzz.
That's unfortunate. I'm taking Hopper out of here. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Sí.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication, it takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
I heard that the difference between past, present, and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
Pero poquito más, ¿eh? No sé cómo las pilla la diferencia.
Yes, now, focus. What now? Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Vale, pues ya.
I should move. This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning, oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
Joder, que tarde, Rey. Gracias, JL. Ya es tardísimo ya. Buenas tardes, toca yo. A ver. Por aquí. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No puedo bajar o qué? Madre mía, mira, pues me han hecho. Ven. Vamos, alguien. Uy. Otro chaval que no sé cómo se llama. Mogoro. ¿Por qué no puedo bajar? ¿Por qué no puedo bajar? Igual es por el otro lado. Igual tengo que ir por aquí. Pues como sea eso. No. Pues no puedo bajar por la puerta. Por la puerta. Me va a tocar andar. Esa cuerda la voy a utilizar para cogerte a ti del cuello y colgarte de ahí del acantilado. Vale, pues voy a probar por aquí arriba. Hola, Juan Draco. Pues este juego está basado en una novela de un escritor polaco de ciencia ficción. Entonces lo que han hecho en el juego es la precuela. Gracias, Juan Draco. Es una novela de los años 60. Entonces lo que han hecho es qué pasó antes de la novela. Porque me estaba dejando todo loco. Digo, pues esto no pasa en la novela. Digo, si no empieza la novela. Claro, y por lo que se ve, esto es qué pasó antes de la novela. El Invencible. Pues la novela empieza no un equipo de rescate, una especie de equipo de rescate. El Invencible es una nave de rescate y llega a este planeta
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of
y
structure?
encuentra a todos muertos.
Seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take
Toda la
it up.
expedición anterior los encuentra todos muertos y con unos edificios muy raros, unas edificaciones muy raras. Esa es la novela. Y entonces esto es lo que pasa antes, cuando estaban vivos. Por aquí no era. ¿Qué más suena eso? Otro flashback. El flashback era esto.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
No aguantó.
What's going on, sir?
Nada.
Astrogator?
Trying to resuscitate him back.
No, please.
El Tito. ¿Qué dice el Tito?
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypothalamic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't
Canjea,
understand.
canjea. Canjea lo que quieras.
He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I'm sorry. It's on me. It's my fault.
No, Doctor. As Commander, I take full responsibility.
But it was me that left him.
On my order. You're too hard on yourself.
El juego se ve.
If only I...
Stop it, really. Please, stop. If is a very...
Qué bien, el juego se ve espectacular, ¿eh?
deserve its torment.
Mira, ahora sí que me deja.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Why hasn't he yet? Going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir.
Está sonando como si iría a cascar
His body.
de un momento a otro, ¿eh?
In a quiet chamber.
Are you going to use a grater?
Yes. Just that report.
One sec.
No, no, ahí está.
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
No good. I can't reach anything.
Any other ideas?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
a substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Well, I'm not hanging here forever, if we still haven't come up with anything.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
Of course. Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
2 meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
Ya vamos. Madre mía, que esto me va a dar. Bueno,
You
come on.
could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Se ven las luces. ¿Cómo se ven las luces? Por favor, ¿cómo se ven las luces?
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
Damn. This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, I admit, that sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
I'm working on it. Left or right?
Pues eso. Ay. Bueno. Esto ya es la hostia. Modo foto. Buah. Vámonos, caballo. Y porque no tengo puesto en más sitio, pero... ¿Y cómo guardo ya la partida aquí? ¿Ven? F5, F4... Pues nada. Mañana por la mañana seguiremos, señoras. Bueno, nos vamos a ir con el mejor locutor de radio de Argentina. Y su Robocop. Lo dicho, mañana por la mañana, 8:15. Estamos otra vez. Gracias por la red y gracias por un follow. Hasta mañana.